Welcome back to the Depression Session where we dig deep. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a really long time.
Yep.
And me and I almost forgot his name. Hallmark are back. It's been that long. Oh my gosh.
The band's getting back together.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the show on the road.
Here to make some of the sickest beats you've ever heard in your life.
Who making beats now?
Yeah, follow us on SoundCloud.
No.
It has been a while since we made music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did do that. You guys did do that at one point.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That was fun time.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh yeah, there were some definite yikes in there.
Still have all of it. I still have every single thing we ever
We can
made.
release these. We should release
True.
these.
We can make them our outro music
Our outro music.
or like our intro, both intro outro.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna put Mother, Father, Boyfriend as the outro to this video.
Yes, I'm totally down. I will let it. I will say so. I give you permission as the song creator. So I left her dead in the ditch I buried behind my shed. Hope my dad never finds out that his wife, daughter, girlfriend is dead.
You could find this on Spotify, and then obviously it's not there. Spotify, SoundCloud, ABC News, wherever you want to watch it.
Rumble, fucking X, Threads.
MySpace. Look us up on MySpace, guys.
But anyways, yes, we are back, and we're hoping that it stays this way.
Not hoping it will be this way.
You're right.
It should be.
It
should be.
will stay this way.
It will definitely stay this way. Yes.
So we apologize deeply. We all got a little bit busy. I got lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
For us adults, it was busy. That guy, it's lazy.
Yeah.
Mr.
For
Pool Boy is just lazy.
for Weedman, Hallmark, and Rolf, we've been busy, and Pool Boy's been. Every time I was in a solo podcast episode, every time I get you, I just say, "Oh, Pool Boy's doing Pool Boy things," and we love him for it.
Ugh.
He's cleaning pools.
What have you been up to, Pool Boy, since the last podcast? How long has it been? Like what? 2 months?
I guess so.
2,
Yeah.
3 months, something like that. Yeah. Too long. What have you been up to?
Not a lot. I've been trying to do the writing, trying to do the reading.
Okay.
Other than that, we're just waiting for the next college season. Then I'll start trying to find a new job.
Okay.
That's not going too well, of course.
Yeah, it's hard to find jobs right now.
But other than that, you know what? I don't know. I feel like I've been at a low in my life.
What kind of low? Like a stagnant kind of low, or like a sad kind of low?
Both.
Okay. How come you've been feeling stagnant?
Like I said, can't find the new job. I wanted to do college, like for the autumn semester, not the autumn. Well, yeah, the autumn semester.
Yeah, the fall semester.
Fall semester, but I was a little too late, and now I have to do the winter semester, which is more waiting.
Yeah.
And more time wasted, and I know there's a difference between, how do I put it? I'm just tired of wasting time. I'm tired of doing nothing, and unfortunately, I have ADHD, which does get in the way with me actually being productive with my life, because there are just times where my brain doesn't want to focus, doesn't want to do work.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to break out of that shell.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah, I know it's definitely doable.
Yeah.
Hard, but doable. But that's where I currently am.
I mean that's good though that you've recognized, you know what I mean, that you've felt stagnant and then you're done with that and that you want to get things moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
The first part of doing anything is recognizing the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And ADHD does suck. I don't have it like officially, you know what I mean, but I'm 75-80% sure I have it to some fucking degree, because there are sometimes I'll just sit there and just stare at a fucking wall and just can't just get myself to do anything.
I would say I definitely do have like a more severe ADHD.
Yeah, no, you definitely do. No offense.
No,
but
of course. It's
you clearly
obvious.
do. I've known you for long enough that it's like.
We know this.
I looked at you for the first time in junior high and thought, that one.
I was picking my Pokemon. I picked that one.
Yeah, but that's me.
Yeah.
That's been my past 2 months.
What are you gonna go to college for in the winter semester?
I'm just gonna do my GEDs basically for
Okay.
first 2 years. Focus on
Are you
that.
getting your GED or associates?
Associates.
Okay, because I was gonna say you have your diploma, your high school diploma, so
Yeah.
you don't need a GED.
Oh, so I'll do that, and then actually, was I thinking of? I haven't fully decided if I was gonna do associates or bachelors.
Well, you do your associates first, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
So I think. Actually, I have no idea. I forgot my plans entirely.
Okay.
Here, I told someone who knows my plans, and they'll tell me what my plans were again.
You gotta remember that stuff, my boy.
Okay, I
Write it down. All you gotta do is write it down.
Okay, yeah.
Just write it down. Just make a note on your phone.
I'll figure it out.
Put it on a piece of fucking paper and put it on your wall.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I
you
need to
have
do.
Or
see
just
it.
like tattoo it on your leg.
Yeah. Enter my spring semester 2023 on my fucking leg.
It'll be a checklist, and each time you do it off, you'll just make a line.
Kind of goes hard.
He'll die in a car accident. They won't know who you are. Be like, well, he had a to-do list on his leg, so he was organized.
Bread, lettuce, tomato. I think it was making BLT.
How many shopping lists does this guy have?
Just my whole body tatted out on shopping lists.
Yeah, I'm just so ADHD. I had to tattoo it on my body,
Eventually, I got to my forehead, and
and then I just couldn't see it anymore. Yikes. That's alright. ADHD makes me clean.
You have it too?
Huh?
You have it too?
Oh, hell yeah. I have way attention issues.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think everyone does nowadays.
I just get a...
True. It has been.
I get anxious more than anything.
Yeah, no, me
Like,
too.
Not anxiety, but anxious. Like, when I can't, like, sit there and, like, clean, but,
Yeah.
like, there'll be that one day out of the fucking month where I just fucking clean everything
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
Yeah, no, me too.
And it's like, it just builds up, and then it hits a point, and you're like,
I hate this.
I fucking hate this right now, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something about it.
Yep.
It's hard. It's a combination of, like, trying to focus, which is why it takes so long to do things sometimes. But it's okay. It's alright.
Longer stuff gets done.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the most important part. As long as you can stay stagnant, but as long as you're doing some little things here and
Yeah.
there to keep your mind occupied.
Yeah.
Working is one of them.
Yeah.
So just having some sort of consistency. But
Yeah. Consistency is really big.
you got to build a habit, and it takes 30 days to build a habit. So
Yep. Yep. Consistency and discipline are two really big things you need to learn in your life and get good at.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So what have you been up to, Hallmark, since the last podcast? What's been up in your life?
3 months ago, I don't know. 3 months.
Well, it could just be something recently, like, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like strictly everything that's happened since then, but
Not so much has changed other than we kicked some people out of where I live, and now we are renovating the rest of the house, trying to get it showroom worthy enough
yeah.
so that my parents will be proud of it, and it's not just a pile of steaming garbage that
Yeah.
got neglected already for 12 years. So it's just trying to please my parents for the last 2 months, so that they'll let me stay here. So yeah, finishing our kitchen was a big one.
That's good. It looks really nice.
I know, bro. It's sick.
It looks very nice. I can't wait to start using it and filling it with stuff.
Oh yeah.
That'll come with time.
Yeah.
But yeah, my parents are just passing along everything from their old house to here, so it'll be a lot of moving things around, but we'll
Yeah.
definitely be consistent with the podcast from here on out.
Hell yeah. We have a pretty proper space for it now. We won't be.
Yes.
We still might do some episodes in my car,
Most
but
definitely. We'll never stray from our roots.
probably not. But we have a little bit more set and defined space for it now in the studio, because Rolf actually moved in with Hallmark, so it's them two in the house now.
Yeah, out over here in Alaska, it's real fun.
Yeah.
It's a little cold,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, Alaska and
Summertime's pretty
Nebraska, it all runs together.
yeah. right next to each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a stone's throw away, if you will.
Honestly, small.
Gotta throw that stone really far.
Yeah, that's a heavy stone. Doesn't it? Oh boy.
Fucking supersonic stone.
Supersonic stone. Yeah, not all that much has changed other than trying to make money and exert the least amount of effort, which is just the lazy part of me.
I feel it. I feel that.
Could be doing a lot more, but
Yeah.
right now it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with where I'm at, but I am content with what I have for now.
And that's kind of the secret, is to be content with what you have, but strive for more.
Yes. Yeah, always be better.
Yeah, you can always be better.
Yeah, you gotta learn one new thing every day, or else what is life? What is life?
Yeah. Learn one new thing or do one thing to make yourself a better person. Every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a virtue in and of itself.
What's something you've done recently to make yourself a better person?
A better person?
Yeah. Or at least something you've been working on or trying to do.
That's hard. Other than the segue into the next conversation.
That's fair. We can go to it.
No more pornography. We're done with it. We're not doing it anymore.
Hell yeah, my boy. That's good.
Nice.
The instability in your brain, and I didn't realize how big of a difference it is.
Is it really that big of a difference?
And I didn't half-ass it, so I cold turkey stopped.
Hey, that's good.
So there was no workup. So it's weird. It's weird because I figured out where I struggle the most in a really short amount of time. And where I didn't want to... Well, I just don't... I'm sure at a certain point I just won't care for it anymore.
Yeah.
But for right now, it's like...
A struggle.
It's not necessarily a struggle. It's just like force of habit almost.
Yeah.
It was a habitual thing.
That was definitely a big part of it.
Was never like a random thing. It was always a habitual thing. So it's and it was really weird just talking to other people about it.
Yeah.
Because I've never talked to anybody about it ever.
Yeah.
And that's just a societal thing.
Yeah, no, it really is.
We should be ashamed of it, but
yeah, I mean, the culture nowadays just accepts it,
Exactly, it's just a normal part of society, but
yeah, it shouldn't
we're called to greater things, and we're not trying to do that anymore.
Yep.
But we'll see how much changes as far as I've heard people's personalities change pretty drastically after.
That's crazy.
It makes you a lot more confident in yourself and all that.
Yeah, exactly. And I've kind of been seeing that a little bit already as it is just this last year. You've been kind of breaking down a lot of walls, like social walls that I never ever would have thought about breaking down because of being an introvert. So I'm trying to be more of an extrovert.
Yeah, me too. That's what I've been working on.
So life's a work in progress, but for now that's what we're doing.
That's good.
Trying to get healthier, whether it's mentally or physically.
That's good. Your health's important.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's been the last thing that I've been really working on hard, other than selling books and shit, trying to get all that shit figured out.
Oh my god.
It's just a never-ending learning curve, unfortunately. Yeah. But as long as we're not losing money, we're in business.
As long as we make some sort of money, I'm good.
Right. Yeah, we're learning things here and there.
Good, well, that's good.
Make some good mistakes and some bad ones.
Yep. Every mistake you make is one mistake closer to success.
Yes, sir.
You only fall down so many times.
That's true. That's facts. What about you, Mr. Weedman? What have you done recently?
True.
Kind of similar to you. I've been really trying to be more social and get better at talking to people and approaching people and communicating. I've been really trying to focus on my communication and my speech and trying to more accurately articulate my thoughts into words.
Is that mainly because you're in a relationship?
Big part of it. A big part of it, yeah. I've had to learn how much you have to communicate when you're in a relationship. I didn't fucking realize how much you gotta fucking say stuff.
Bro.
Oh my god, it's insane. Because this is my first adult relationship and my second ever relationship, and so it's I've just been used to just doing my own thing for my entire life.
Yeah.
And so to have someone else that you need to like constantly think about and bring into things and talk to things.
Isn't it
it's like,
trippy that people can get married after meeting somebody for like a day?
I couldn't do it.
I'm like, how in the absolute heck are you going to marry somebody that you just met?
I couldn't do it.
Especially when you've never been in a previous relationship. It's like
Chill.
you just jumped into something.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's so overwhelmingly like anxiety.
You say this like you know someone who did this.
Well, you hear about it on TV, and those relationships almost never last.
Right,
It's
those
not
TV
that I wish
shows.
ill will on anybody, but
Isn't it like engaged at first sight or something?
something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Or 90 Day Fiance or some shit? I don't know.
Yes, I mean that's kind of a guided.
Yeah, well, that's
Experience,
TLC,
but-
so.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the idea that you can meet somebody and just be automatically okay with them.
Yeah.
It's trippy,
Yeah, no, it's weird.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
Never say never. But
Could never be me.
just never me.
Yeah.
No, I gotta know somebody for at least a year.
I say 2 or 3. At most.
I mean,
at least.
a year is
sorry.
like a minimum.
I think my
I
minimum is
agree.
probably 2.
Year's good.
I think 2 is my minimum.
Also a fair number. 2 is good as well.
Yeah. Because it seems like for the first year, you're still kind of in that mode where you're like, I still want to impress this person. And then after the year, you get a lot more comfortable with the person. So you start being more of your true
I
self.
guess it also depends if you knew the person before you started dating.
Yeah, that's fair. That's also fair.
I mean, any situation that it is, whether you meet this person randomly or it's a friend of a friend or an acquaintance or just an old friend that you haven't talked to in years. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. Every situation is different. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so I've mainly just been focusing on social skills and talking to people and networking and trying to be a better speaker and all that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How about you, Pool Boy? What's something you've been working on recently to make yourself a better person?
I kind of mentioned it earlier. I need to start writing more consistently.
Okay. Have you been writing?
Actually, yeah, I started writing a little bit yesterday,
That's good.
which is better than the day before or this whole week.
Okay. I mean, hey, something's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Something's really better than nothing.
It is going slow. I'm not very good writing at all because
You're never gonna be good when you first do
of
something.
course, but I enjoy coming up with the ideas
That's good.
of a story, which is I can come up with the ideas. I just don't know. Like I can think of the ending. I can't think of the middle or the beginning.
The prologue, the dialogue,
Yep.
and all this other fun stuff. That's where people struggle. You should look into just watching some videos on like Udemy. Udemy, I think that's how you say it.
Udemy, yeah.
They have courses on writing books.
Mm.
Like-
So
It's like Udemy
creative process.
Masterclass.
It's a creative process, bro. You got to follow like
Like a
a
whole
chart
Yeah.
of like how you should structure a book
Yeah. 'Cause there's
for
a
it to
lot
make
of-
sense. Because when people just write books just to write them, they have to be restructured so much sometimes,
Mhm.
and it makes it difficult to write a story when you have to restructure it every couple pages. So I would look into it, and then I mean, just proper grammar.
Of course.
That's also an issue. But I don't know. I mean, some people are good at it, some people aren't. That's fine whether you're not. But if you can just follow like a 10-step program, I think you'll really pick up.
Forgot. Not that I forgot, but I guess I forgot that I could look at those kind of programs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird to think that you can watch a video on how to write a book. But yeah, there's a way to structure 'em. So I would look into that before you even get past a few pages, because you're gonna hit a writer's block really quickly if you can't
Yeah.
structure it properly
Mm-hmm.
and focus on one section at a time. So
But other than that, yeah, I'm not really doing much to better myself. Well, I don't know. Not that I'm, or rather, a question
Okay.
to you two, because you both mentioned that you're trying to be more extroverted than introverted.
Yeah.
Do you feel it a bad thing to be an introvert?
No, not at all. Because even, see, I'm always going to be an introvert no matter what. Like, introversion is just who I am. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to not be an introvert and become an extrovert. I'm just trying to get better at socializing. So I'm not trying to change my introvertedness and become an extrovert. I'm just trying to be more extroverted and get better at socializing. Because introversion and extroversion is just your nature. You know what I mean? It's not really good to go against your nature too much. So I'm just trying to get better at socializing.
Yeah, it's like finding a balance between the two.
Yeah.
Like figuring out how to go and conversate with somebody that you don't know is like such a drastic change for most people. Like us, I guess.
Yeah.
Low key, it's kind of a skill.
It's scary,
No,
but
it
it's
is.
also scary
It's a
because the fear of rejection is so strong.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, if you find something to bond with initially, like a lot of guys do, you know, somebody at school you sit next to that you've never met before, but you guys start talking about homework, and then it turns into something more, and then they're your best friend 5 years later. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of how me and you met, Pool Boy. You know what I mean? We just got thrown in the same small group in junior high, and now we're here.
Very much, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't take much, but also finding a situation where you have to actually go out of your shell. Like in my situation, be like talking to women, like finding a way to not fear rejection so much.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Is a rough thought.
No, it is. It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. For me, it's not even the fear of rejection. It's the fear of just embarrassing myself.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that.
I try not to care about my appearance or like how I come across is like so hard to overcome.
You try not to worry what other people think about you.
Yeah, it's like maybe just taking a public speaking class. That'll probably help me. I don't know. Yeah. That's rough. I mean, I don't really care too much for public speaking. I guess I could do it, but I stutter. So when I try and think of things to say, if I can't go off with some sort of a script or something, it's rough because I'll stutter over my own words. But that's also another thing. Is like when you're talking to somebody, like sometimes at work I'll get a little flustered between conversations that I'll say something fucking retarded, and then I'm like, have a good day. Have a good day. It's just annoying as hell.
I gotta tell you how many times I've done that serving. Sometimes I'll say stuff to a customer and they just look at me so fucking bewildered. I'm just like, you know what? This one's on me.
This one's on me. Actually, I have to keep it under 1%, so it's on you, actually. How's that been going, by the way? I know you got to keep your percentages under a certain...
Yeah. I haven't told you, but at my work... They're making us keep comps below 0.7% of our whole sales. So a comp is basically you get something taken off of someone's bill. So it's like, say I ring in something wrong and the kitchen makes it, but it's not the customer wrong, and so they have to remake it. That the thing I ring in wrong gets taken off, and it's a comp. And the way my work is, they want everyone's comps to be below 0.7% of their total sales. And if you get more than 0.7% of your sales, your hours get cut.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, because how many people work there?
I get it. It makes sense.
Like, as a whole, that could be 50%.
But 0.7% is an absurd number.
It's an absurdly low number, but, I mean, in the grand scheme of things...
Well, yeah, out of
that's
everyone,
a lot of money,
because there's probably
give
15 to 20 servers, but...
I'm too smooth, brain. Give me, explain it in a scenario.
What do you mean?
You order pizza and they bring you out a hamburger.
So say I go to a table. I go to a table and they order something, right? And I get, say they wanted to remove, say they get like a burger or something, right? And they wanted no tomato or no cheese, right? They wanted no cheese, but I forget to put that in, and so the kitchen makes it with cheese. You can't just take the cheese off, so they gotta completely remake the burger. So they need the one that I rang in with cheese taken off of the bill, and that money that gets invested is a comp.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
I got it before. I just need confirmation.
A little more detail, yeah. Confirmation. Yeah, no, I get you. But yeah, so I need to keep everything below 0.7%, and so I can get maybe 5 items taken off a week, and that's if I get more than 3 or 4 items, it's above 0.7%.
How often do you mess up?
I mean, I really try not to.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Is there no exceptions, the manager?
every now and again there is, and it depends on the manager. Like there was one time I was getting a comp, but it was genuinely the customer's fault. And so the manager was going to do it a comp, and I said, well, hey, is that going to go on the wall there? And she said, yeah. And then she thought about it, and so she did it a different way so it wouldn't go on the wall. So it just depends on the manager you get and how chill they are with you.
Okay.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And honestly, it's to the point now that I just have, if I ring in something wrong, I just take it out of my tips. Because it's easier to sacrifice $10 here than lose a whole day next week.
Yeah.
So it's like I just take it out of my tips so I don't lose days.
Smart.
Yeah. Which sucks, but it's...
How does that work? How do you take it out of your
I just do exact cash. I just say they paid cash for it because at the end of the night...
You're bootlegging. This is...
Yeah, I have to because otherwise I'll lose days.
Yeah. You're that bad at your job. No, just kidding.
No.
I get it.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing with corporate.
Yeah, that happens a lot with me at work. Sometimes we order the wrong screens, and sometimes they're $80 or $90 screens, you know?
Yep.
And we just keep them as stock, and sometimes they don't sell for months and months, but...
Ooh.
They're there.
You know, they're there. We need them for a device that's 7 years old. Yeah, it happens a lot more often than you think.
Yeah.
We have we have $6,000 worth of parts sitting in our store.
Damn.
Actually, it's closer to 9.
Be a
'Cause
shame.
there's some of our parts we haven't inventoried yet.
It'd be a shame if someone were to rob you tonight.
True.
It's a shame
Not
you
that
would have to
anyone-
learn how to do repairs just to use them. Which you would make a lot more money off of.
Yeah, you'd make a lot more money doing the repairs than
Doing the
selling the broken
repairs.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, I'm starting to hate my job.
Yeah, I feel it.
Ooh.
I think at a certain point when you start like making money on the side and trying to build businesses and stuff, you just learn how shitty a 9 to 5 is.
Yeah, I'd rather sit at my computer and play video games for 6 hours and then work for 3.
Yeah,
be fine.
exactly. Yeah. It's like I've really been trying to get on side hustles and working online and building businesses and stuff. Like, I don't mind serving. Like, if I had to do it the rest of my life, I would, because it's kind of fun. You know, it's nice talking to people and all that.
Yeah.
But I want to do other things.
Right. Yeah.
That's why I've been working so hard on the window washing business, trying to get
How
that
is that
going.
going anyway?
It's going good. I've gotten 2 jobs so far.
Ooh.
Have they paid a little bit or?
Yeah, I got in total I think I made like $350.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the 2 jobs.
How much isn't the initial investment for product? I'd imagine it's not all that much, no?
Well, I had all the tools and all that from when I did it before in high school, so I didn't have any of that. I had to pay for the door hangers, and then I also bought pants and shirts and all that to get kind of like a uniform going.
Right.
I got a blue polo for the estimates and a plain blue T-shirt for when I actually do the jobs. So I've in total I think I invested $150 to $200 something like that in there, for the hangers and the clothes and all that. And then I also got a square reader for cards, because the first job I had she only could play with cards, so I had to go get one of the square readers. So I've already made a little bit of profit off of it.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I hate to tell you, but you don't even need a square reader anymore.
I know. I realized that after I bought it.
I've used the NFC on my phone to do it.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
It was a new feature that just got
added.
added randomly. I heard nothing about it before.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And it's kind of annoying because it's not an exact science.
Yeah.
But it works.
I bought the reader and I went to go set up the app and it said, "Good news, you don't need a reader anymore. You can just tap it to the back of your phone." I almost shot myself.
How much was the reader? It wasn't that much.
So they didn't have the small one, so I had to get the big one.
Oh.
And that was $50.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which I don't mind, you know what I mean? It's a
It's
little
an
more,
additional investment.
yeah, it's a
all
little
it
more
is.
professional, so I don't mind it.
Mhm.
But I saw that I didn't need it, and they also would have sent me one for free, the little ones that plug into your phone if I signed up before.
Right.
So I saw that and I almost cried, but I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna
It
need it
doesn't matter.
eventually.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need it eventually, and $50 isn't the most money
It's
anymore.
not a deal breaker. No,
Yeah,
dude, $50 is nothing nowadays.
yeah, $50 is what $20 used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's scary. I wanted to go back to $1 is $10.
Yeah, I know. Inflation's fucking
A
crazy.
wonderful world that would be.
God, inflation.
It could be that way if we just reelected Donald Trump.
Yes.
Not an inept human.
I might actually vote this election. I don't know.
Dude, they didn't even count my vote last last election,
Really?
I got in a mail like 2 weeks after. I was like, "Hey, your ballot wasn't submitted because your signature was off," and I was like, "Bruh."
How is your signature off?
That's why I was like, "Why does it matter? How does it matter?"
Well, have you seen all that stuff that's been coming out about all the fake ballots?
Yeah,
and all
it's
that?
all rigged, bro. If you
Yeah.
believe it's true, it's not.
Yeah.
When was the last time you went to the gas station and was like, "This is true and just pricing"? This is not. Like, why would I trust my elections?
Yeah.
No.
It's like I knew Biden getting elected was a little bit scuffed, but I didn't think it was this bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be nearly as bad as it has been, but I knew he was an idiot before he was.
I knew he had dementia, but Jesus, I didn't know his dementia had dementia. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
At this point, I would have taken his son. At least everybody would have gotten some free strippers.
yeah.
Oh, so what's the story with that? Because I haven't been paying attention to the news.
Dude, this freaking
whatsoever.
congresswoman lit his ass up.
Really?
Like, dude, she had pictures.
Oh no.
She had pictures of him getting blowjobs. She had
Oh.
pictures of him receiving. He was fucking and shit, like literally everything. And they were his attorneys for the company that he works for, because technically he made all these purchases under his company,
Oh no.
which was getting
no.
funded
Embezzlement.
by Biden
Oh.
directly.
Oh.
Like there is
From
no
the U.S. or from Biden?
from the U.S. They're
Oh.
a subcontracted company.
Ooh.
So imagine how that makes the president look.
Bad.
Really fucking bad. So he's not. It's not going to be that much longer.
Wait, so this was all in the White House, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, all that happened in the White House?
Yeah.
Or oh damn. Because I knew they found cocaine in the library, but and they can't figure out where it came from. The whole
Who else does
CIA and
Who else does cocaine?
exactly all the investigative work in the White House, they can't figure out how cocaine
The
got in the
problem
library.
is that almost everyone in that building would do cocaine.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like, there's too many people. There's too many
It
suspects.
was Pelosi. We need to get her
Pelosi.
right now.
It was Pelosi.
No
It was
idea who
Anthony
that is.
Fauci.
But yes, it was them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's already indicted.
Biden or
Yeah.
Trump? Well, I know Trump got
Hunter.
indicted.
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, he's indicted as shit right now.
He should be.
And Biden's on the impeachment
Yeah.
downtrend right now.
And they also tried to indict Trump. Did that trial start yet?
No.
Or?
No, it's probably not even gonna get that far. To be
Yeah.
honest with you,
I thought I read the trial was supposed to start like a couple weeks ago.
something like that. I'm pretty sure it got held back.
Yeah,
For
probably.
reason. I haven't followed up with it too
Yeah, that's
much,
fair.
but yeah, what a great time to be alive in
Yep.
the U.S. of A's.
Yep. Everyone just uses the judicial system and the media system to tear down people's reputations if they don't agree with them.
Jeez, it's too easy these days.
Mhm.
Cancel culture.
Same thing with like Andrew Tate and Russell Brand and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
genuinely good people. They
Alex
get mixed
Jones
up in
and-
the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like if you speak out against anything, they'll just tear down your reputation or throw you in jail or
Yeah, they'll get you.
replace you with a
You
clone
get
or some
fucking
shit.
killed if you figure out how to use water as gas.
Yeah. There are so many people that have made water-powered cars and they
Hydrogen
just disappear.
power, all these other fucking things.
Sounds like the whole world needs a good dosage of Mycloxal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which you can find and linked underneath this video.
Which you can find whenever I upload the video.
Anytime you go to CVS, you can get a dosage of
Like
Mycloxal.
Loxel, now in Dick's Sporting Goods.
No,
Actually, Dick's don't even sell guns anymore. At least not in
No.
California.
Not in California, no.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. But when you get close to the border, which is where, when I went to my grandma's funeral not too long ago, on the border of Nevada, or Arizona, sorry. There was a couple stores that still sold like fucking everything in there.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually bizarre because it was literally a mile from the border.
Damn.
So, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the laws don't, I guess, run all the way out there.
But didn't the New Mexico governor, isn't she trying to ban everything?
Everybody is. They're
Yeah.
hopping on a bandwagon.
Yeah, true.
That's what sells. It's what gets votes these days if you hop on a bandwagon.
Yeah, they're trying to disarm the people so they can't revolt.
Yes.
To be honest, I don't know nothing about these politics. I'm just listening to you guys, and it's very
You
entertaining.
can formulate an opinion very quickly.
Yeah.
I can get. Yeah.
What do you think about gun control, Blue Boy?
I don't have an opinion yet.
Have you ever shot a gun?
I have.
Then you have an opinion on it.
Do you think that us as Americans should be able to own a gun?
Sorry about that. Yes.
Okay. What do you think the restriction should be?
Here's the problem. I don't know how to fix the system. I don't even know how the system works.
Okay, that's fair.
That's my problem. I literally know nothing. I'm a pool boy. That's my only job in life. That's all I've ever been.
You don't know how hard it is to get a gun these days?
No, I have no idea what the
It's
process
almost impossible. I mean, it obviously depends on which state, but it's incredibly
In
hard.
California and New York and maybe I think it's like Florida and one other state or something like that are very, very Republican when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So, liberal, I should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say Republican. That's
Republican,
the opposite.
No, forget that's
it's the other way around.
It's liberal.
Yeah, no, California, New York, Washington too, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Washington makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Any of the really liberal states,
Mm-hmm.
especially New York. New York is like almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to pretty much be a police officer.
Yeah, it takes like 5 years or something to even
Oh.
hope to get one or something like that.
You're
That might
on
not be exact,
You
but
get put on a list.
yeah, you get on
The
a waiting
ATF is
list.
gonna come knocking at your door. Hey, we need that gun back. We need that gun back.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have it no more. Sorry.
Could just 3D print one.
But can you actually?
If you just buy one,
Used to
scratch
be able
off the
to.
serial, it becomes a ghost gun. That's all I'm saying.
True. Yeah, or you could just buy the individual parts and assemble it, but
You can't do that. That is so highly fucking looked after.
you used to be able to.
You used to be able to, sure.
Just go to swap meets.
Back in the 90s when the internet wasn't around.
Just go to swap meets and pay cash.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You used to go down to your local thrift
Walmart.
store and you pick up some rifle parts real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking into it because I wanted to buy a shotgun just to have here.
Yeah, for safety.
So I can blow somebody's fucking torso off. Yeah, preferably. And blow a big ass hole inside of them. Yeah, for fun.
Would it be faster to become a police officer?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you see how well that works in England. They still have guns.
Well, even then, they're like the stabbing capital of the world.
Exactly, because that's all they have now,
Yeah.
for the most part.
It's like you can.
They've done such a thorough job of getting rid of them, but there is still a lot of crime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like you can get rid.
I
You
was
can
like,
get rid of the tools used in violence, but you're not going to get rid of the violence unless you solve the people's issues. You know what I
Right.
mean?
that's unfortunately very true.
Yeah.
What's next on the list to talk about?
Let's see. One thing we have is what we're gonna do now that we're back with the podcast, because this is theoretically gonna be the first official week of us getting here every week to record and stuff
Right.
like that. So what is something you guys would like to work on or see? What would you guys like to see improved about the podcast? Like, what is something that you want to do now that we're back trying to get this thing in full swing?
Full attendance from all the boys.
Full attendance and more
Yes.
content.
Full attendance and more content. Okay.
Mhm.
What do you think we can do on the more content front?
Well, it looks as our gaming videos are pretty popular.
Yeah, they're the most successful
Yeah.
things we've had.
They're getting up there, definitely.
Yeah.
So what we need to do?
And I feel bad throwing a wrench in there, but with different video games, because that Cuphead stuff's been doing pretty good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cuphead and Broforce.
Yeah, new video games to play, more consistent uploads.
Yes.
'Cause-
Well, we've been consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Monday
Well,
through Friday.
yeah, my
I was
bad, my
gonna
bad.
say, wait a minute.
Right, no, of course. But I guess more grander scheme videos.
Yeah, I get what you mean. More
'Cause-
developed.
Yeah, because the last Cuphead video was or 5 minutes long. Or the first Cuphead video was 5 minutes. Or Cuphead, probably Broforce.
Yeah.
What even is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's like a 2D arcade side scroller game.
Fuck, no, I couldn't do it.
It's
You
a
got it.
fun game. It's a good game.
I hate side scrollers.
Really?
It's our
What?
most viewed video.
That's good for you, but I will never play it. I'm sorry.
That's what we need to do. We need to find a game that we can all play together.
Yeah.
And Broforce just happens to be
Mario
4 players.
Temple
I'll be
Runner.
We should do. Honestly, what I've been thinking of doing is drunk Mario Kart.
Drunk Mario Kart.
Yeah, where we do four-way split screen Mario Kart. Where we just get
Ooh.
fucking blasted.
If we could all just get our Switches and like just record our screens while we play, or together. I mean, that's always...
Yeah, I was thinking like in
But
person.
then we would need a lot of. Oh, you mean individually?
No, like in person. Like we just throw a four-way split screen on the screen, and then do it
It's
that
true.
way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a Switch.
I only have a Switch Lite, so I can't play Mario Kart 8.
You can't.
No.
It's not good enough.
No, it needs to, like, I don't know what it is, but I can't play Mario Kart.
Really? That
Yeah,
sucks.
on the
You
Lite.
have to leave it in the freezer for 3 hours before you play, so it's cooled down.
No, it's not that. I think it's just, like, something with the Joy-Cons or something. I don't know what it is.
That
But,
sucks.
yeah. I mean, maybe. I could look into it again, but last I heard, that's what it was like.
Yeah, I had to give my Switch away
Damn.
Mm.
for a customer.
For a customer.
Yeah, we had a situation where one of our soldering guys lost the board that we sent, and a customer was waiting for like a whole month, being so patient. And I was like, let me just give them mine,
Yeah.
so we can just get this over with, because I was so fucking tired of dealing with this guy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I was like, it was worth it at that point to get rid of it. So I pay myself back every little bit here and there. Maybe without my boss knowing, but
Ooh.
but I'm reconciling for myself.
Yeah.
Because
You made a sacrifice.
I've kind of lost out a lot
Yeah.
the last 2 years. But by no means am I stealing hundreds of dollars.
No,
I'm
never.
way too guilty for that.
Yeah.
Too guilty of a conscience person to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Too good of a person.
But yeah. I just hate talking about money in general, so it's just I'd rather just do it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Confrontation with money involved is
It's a whole thing.
shitty conversation.
Yeah, no, it
Never
really
would do that. But yeah,
Did you have any specific plans, Wheatman, to new content? Anything? What we want to do? What we can improve?
I have so many fucking ideas that, like, it's, like, almost all, like, not as much anymore because I've been so busy with other stuff, but there was, like, for the first, like, 6, 7, 8 months or whatever, Lily, it's all I thought about. Like, I'd be at work, doing work, and I would be checked out just thinking of content and videos, ideas, and
he's
shit
over
we
there
can
with
do,
his phone
and-
in his hand. He's like counting things in his
yeah, no, basically, I'd be at the break table looking up ideas. Like, I get an idea, I'd be like, oh, has someone done that? And I'd look it up and see if someone's done it. But I mean, the main thing that I'm wanting to do right now is the like retro gaming stuff that me and Rolf have been trying to talk about.
Right.
Oh, that's what I was literally about to bring up. That hooking up the original Xbox,
Yeah,
the PlayStation 2.
yeah. So I have. I have all the equipment and the parts that we need. It's literally just a matter of buying it and getting it set up right now. It's just money's been tight for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I do have a PlayStation 2.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
I have a PlayStation 2. I have a Wii. They have an Xbox. I have a PS3. I have a Wii U. So we have a bunch of old content stuff or old systems we can do. It's just a matter of getting the parts. Like in total, I think it'll cost like $75, which isn't a lot, all things
I
considered.
mean, if we all pitch in, technically speaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Nah.
Huh? You won't get to be in those videos.
You're right. That's fine. That's fine.
Damn.
I still save $30.
But yeah, that's the main thing I'm trying to get going right now. I would also like to do something on Wednesdays to get Wednesday videos out, so that way it's Monday video, Wednesday video, Friday video.
True.
So you want to do 3 videos a week?
Yeah, that's the goal for me right now. The original idea I had that I talked to you boys about was each of us made one video a month. So it's like the first week, hypothetically, the first week, the Wednesday video I would make by myself. The second one, Hallmark would make by himself. The third one, Rolf would make by himself. And the fourth one, Poolboy would make by himself. So it's like each month, we all just have to make one personal video that we upload on a Wednesday. And it could be anything you want. You know what I mean? Like, I was going to do, like, a meme video of, like, ranking, like, females on, like, a tier list. Like, Twitch streamers or, like, Overwatch characters or something.
Sexualizing women for content.
Exactly. Exactly.
So basically OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly. Just a legal, good Christian OnlyFans.
Christian fans.
Christian fans. But so that was the original idea where you just can do anything you want. So like Poolboy, if you want to do like a board game video or a video of you playing with your dog or whatever.
I was just thinking that. You read my mind.
So it's like, I was thinking we all just make one video a month and do that. But if that's not something you boys want to do, like if you're not interested in making solo content, I'm not going to fault you for that. So we'll figure something out. But
no, I think that. Sorry for the pause, but no, I think that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think until we put it like on an actual timeline,
Like
True.
a schedule.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like if this coming month we like stuck to it,
Yeah.
I'd be down to do it.
Honestly, also what I've been thinking is I've been trying to... I haven't looked at it at all, but I've been wanting to look into like a scheduling app where we can all sync our calendars.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, and so we can just look at it and think, okay, well, Poolboy's doing this today, Rolf's doing this today, I'm doing this today, and so it's just a succinct
make a
calendar.
video-
Microsoft Teams. I'm so serious. It's so
Okay.
easy to use.
I just haven't looked into
And
programs for
then
that.
we have a list of like ideas.
Yeah.
That we can just throw in there.
I'll look into that tonight. I really am going to look into
Microsoft
that
Teams, because
tonight.
we all have computers, so
Yeah,
there'd
we
be
all
no
do.
point in us not using it.
Yeah.
It's something that's already integrated and
True.
easy to use.
I was also hoping to find something that has an app for the phones. Just because
Microsoft Teams has an app for the phones.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to look into that tonight. I will look into that
We
tonight.
all
when I get
got
home.
it. Everybody.
I'm gonna make a video of me just cleaning my pool.
That's fine.
That's
Lily,
You should do that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Every week.
you could do like
It's a
pool care
5-second
tips. You could like learn how to clean pools and like how to properly do the
Mhm.
chemicals and stuff like that and make how-to
That'd
videos.
be so
A
funny.
how-to video, but you're wrong. We're wrong about everything.
And the last video you ever post, the end of it, you're just floating dead in the pool. Like,
Yeah.
Just make a clip of you just floating in the water that you just put on the end of every single pool video.
you make a 10-hour video of you dead in the pool.
Oh my god, that's a long fucking video.
That would take
I
so
can't think
long
of how many gigs that would be. Of
That would
just
take so
content.
fucking long to upload.
Not that long.
But is that something you boys want to do? Where each month you just make one video?
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. I'm sure Rolf will be down for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look into that Microsoft Teams thing tonight and then get back to you boys about that so we can just sync up our calendars so we can be like a genuine like team with all this and know all we're doing.
That'd be easy. If not, I know another app that we could use.
Okay.
Because I use stuff like that at work already.
Yeah.
So.
I know there is stuff for that. I just haven't got around to it.
Right, that makes sense. Definitely.
One question I do have though, you did mention something about the gaming videos, how you wanted them to be a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly were your thoughts on that? I'm just curious.
More, because actually you actually answered my question. Uploading more gaming videos more consistently in terms of not like the like you upload it consistently, but more on like more days. And you mentioned Wednesdays.
Okay.
Well, but you mentioned like our personal videos. Actually, yeah, that
Okay. I was just curious because I think you said something about like them wanting to be longer or something. I was just
that too as well.
Okay. Yeah, I do want them to be longer, but at the same time, no one's watching past like 2.5 minutes. So whether it's a 5-minute video or a 15-minute video, it doesn't matter a whole lot.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I also just haven't had a whole lot of time to like properly edit stuff. So I've been so busy with other things.
10-minute videos are the thing.
I know. I aim for 10 minutes, but like the video that came out today, the 1,000 ping Valorant video, I finished that at 3 o'clock last night. So that was the best I could do.
Fair.
I played 2 games of Valorant with Ralph and had stupid ping, and I was like, I'm gonna make that a video. And it turned out to be like 4.5 minutes, and it was 3 a.m. I had to be up to help my brother move. I'm like, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, hold up. Actually, proposition.
Proposition, go on.
This is more just, I don't know what it is. Or actually, yeah, I'm running it.
Search one. Go ahead.
D&D
Okay.
for the channel.
I'll be down.
You'd be down?
Yeah, that could be your monthly video. You just make one D&D video.
True, maybe. What about you? What do you think? Would you be interested in it?
I don't want to have to design a character. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna auto-generate a character and run with it.
Fair.
It's fine. I don't mind it.
I'll do that, but I'm not gonna sit there and create lore for my character. I'm so over that whole.
Chat GPT, make me a D&D
That's
character.
exactly what I thought I was gonna do, and as soon as we started saying that,
Are you not into the roleplay aspect?
I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna cast that shit over there, and I don't know how it works. I've literally watched no more than like 3 minutes of somebody doing it.
I don't care how small the room is. I cast fireball.
I don't care if it kills everybody. Do it. What do you mean I gotta roll a 15? I don't even know what that is.
Because, to be honest, I've been looking at more tabletop RPGs other than D&D.
Yeah.
And there's one in my mind.
We could just play a real one. A video game one.
Oh, that true.
Divinity.
Oh, don't you dare.
I have it.
I'd be Divinity 2, Original
Yeah.
Sin. I'd be so down for it.
It's kind of expensive.
It is kind of. Oh, I don't even have. I have to rebuy it again. Fuck. That's fine.
That's straight D&D. They have another one, Baldur's Gate. It's
That is-
basically D&D.
That is also true.
Basically so much storytelling, that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd be down as well. I'd also be down for Baldur's Gate. That's probably better because it's newer.
Right.
Well, Divinity's like what, 2016, 17 that it came out?
Baldur's Gate?
No, Divinity. Divinity 2.
Yeah, something like that. 2017, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I don't know. I played it for, I don't know, but me and some friends played it. We only played like 3 hours of it, and then we never came back to it because the friend group kind of split up. So
Ooh.
I was like, I can't believe you guys made me buy this.
I cannot tell you how many games I've bought to play with friends.
One time.
They just... Because what would happen is the group I had for gaming, they'd play a game like every single day for like 2 weeks, and I end up getting it like the last half of the week. I'm like, okay, I'll join you guys, and then just stop playing it. And so I have like 3 or 4 games that I just downloaded and just never fucking played.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you boys think about like editing stuff? Like, would you guys want to start edit stuff and record
I
stuff?
would love to.
I would literally be so lazy about it that I would create a preset that would somehow split our voices up so that it automatically puts like who's talking. You know how like in TV shows the subtitles that says who's talking?
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah. You know, I don't care how the hell you would get stuff done as long as it'd be done.
I just need to figure out because when I start doing my video,
the monthly video.
my monthly video, I'm sure I'll get better.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to do it as lazy as possible, but also good. I'm also gonna look into the AI video.
Yeah, the AI video generation stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see because I feel like it'd be a cool thing to like have some random AI generated
Yeah.
video at some point or another because it's kind of the future a little bit.
I mean, I've used a little bit of AI for my Gloxel video. Little
Really?
bit. For the ending text scroll, I just used I used it to take the audio file you sent me and make text of it, so I didn't have to listen to it and type it all out myself.
Right.
Ooh, that's actually really cool.
Shit, you know what was funny about that is I thought about copying and pasting that script. I forgot to do it, and I could not find it again, dude. I don't know. I literally spent like 2 hours looking for an infomercial where they had a script that I could read because I can't listen to it and say it at the same time.
Yeah, I can't either.
So I was like, I can't do this. So I'm like, all I could ever find were people that advertised that they could do infomercial like endings. And I was like, I just want a script. I just want fucking anything. So that was the only one I could find.
Hey, it worked.
And it worked enough.
But so you guys would want to start working a little bit more on the editing and recording stuff?
I
I will edit my own.
Especially to
my own
load
ones.
and to take the load off of you, you know,
I appreciate
to
that.
help you out. And I know I've been saying it a lot, and then I never do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Pool boy,
Don't look at me like that.
I love you. I love you. You're my boy. You always will be. But for the love of fucking God. You know, I don't mind. You know what I mean? You already have helped me. Like that Elden Ring footage you sent me, that saved my ass these past couple weeks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That genuinely saved my ass for the past like 2 weeks of videos. Because I could just sit at my desk, say bullshit for 30 minutes, slap that on there, and call it a day.
Fair.
Because that's all I had time to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if you boys did help out a little bit more, not only would it like take stuff off of me, which I don't mind doing everything. I like doing everything. I like doing stuff, but it would make the videos better quality.
Yeah.
That's my main reason, is it would just make the videos that much better. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it would make it a little more personal and have you guys' own flair and all that.
Of course.
Yeah, you'll know that it was edited by Pool Boy because it's just a pool video. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So when you say editing for videos, like, cause like there's of course like editing like gameplay for the background of the podcast.
Yeah.
But what about like full blown like gameplay videos?
Yeah.
Playthroughs?
So literally whatever you feel like doing. If all you want to do is gameplay, do gameplay. If you want to make Friday videos, make Friday videos. If you want to edit the actual podcast, you can do that. I'm just going to leave it up to whatever you guys want to do. All you got to do is let me know, and I'll help you, and I'll show you, and all that. It's just you got to let me know what you want to do.
Good to know.
You know what I mean?
And then Hallmark put up a great point, like just walkthroughs of games.
Yeah.
Playthroughs.
Like let's play stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever you boys want to do, like if you find a game that you want to do and you want to make content on it, that could be a Friday video. You know what I mean? Or if you guys have other friend groups that you play with, that could be a Friday video at this point. You know what I mean? So whatever you guys want to do, just let me know if you need help. If not, great. And just, you can make whatever you want. This podcast is a melting pot of us.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, like you boys are just as important as I am. So whatever you guys want to do will be done. You know what I mean?
I'll start recording my Valorant content.
That'd be good.
That's pretty good to put in the background.
Yeah, it is. I've been playing Valorant a lot more too.
I've been playing a fuck ton of it.
If you want to play.
I can't play with people that suck at it though.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
How do you play with yourself?
Not anymore. Oh boy.
I gotta get better at shooters. I am so far behind you guys. It's insane.
Download Aim Lab.
Oh, that's right.
Download Aim Lab and just play it for 30 minutes a day. Or an
Yeah.
hour a day. But, 30 minutes, just play it, do some of the tests, the drills, and all that. Or just play a game. That's like, honestly, that's the best way to do it,
I
is just
got
play the
thrown
game.
into Valorant, and I ended up being decent at it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm getting better at it. I'm finally able to, like my brain is functional enough now that I can like understand games and how they work. Because before I would just play games and just not understand everything. I'd be like, oh, shoot and click head. But now it's like I can understand how things work now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning. Like I'll die and I'll be like, why did I die there? Then there's some of those people that are just so fucking good at the game that you'll just be standing there and you're just dead and you don't know why.
Uh-huh. Would you guys ever be down to play League of Legends?
No.
Good to know.
I played one game yesterday and it pissed me the fuck off.
Really?
Because I was trying to teach somebody how to play.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
you play?
Huh?
Do you play?
Yeah, of course. I'm like level 300 and some change.
Ooh.
I haven't played. I literally hadn't played in like 6 months, 7 months. And then I hopped on just to teach somebody how to play. And I got fucking pissed because I fucking threw 2 matches because of how bad I was playing. Because it had been so long.
Yeah.
And then the last one really pissed me off because I switched my flash and my ignite.
Oh.
And a whole fucking game I looked like a fucking noob flashing on accident when I meant to ignite. I lost like 7 fights in a row and I was like...
Tonight's the night I die.
I was like, everything burns tonight. We ride at dawn. That's
No,
how I felt.
I like MOBAs. Like, I played a hell of a lot of Smite. I'm sure you remember in high school how much I played Smite.
Yeah.
My
See, I like MOBAs, but
Maple story.
something about League, I just can't. I don't know.
Is it like the perspective top down?
That's part of it. I have a hard time, like, visualizing it and understanding what's going on. The other part of it is I had a lot of friends that would really play it, and they weren't too good at people. So I just, by association, I just, have a hard time with the game.
Right.
I'd be down to try it, but I don't know.
Just for a video. For one video.
I'd be down to try it, but I can't promise you if I'll like it.
Fair.
Now, if you want to play Smite, I'll throw down on some Smite.
I've been down for Smite too.
Smite's okay. I fucking suck at Smite.
That's fair. It's literally just League, but knockoff.
Third person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically League's third person. When you
It's
think
top
about it.
down.
Top
It's
down.
no-
Oh, is it not technically third person?
No.
Top down.
Yeah, okay, I guess I can get that now. All right, well, I think with that, it's been an hour, so we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Do you guys have any closing questions, comments, concerns? You wanna touch back on anything we mentioned or anything you want to bring back up? Or...
Content.
Content.
We're going to make more content.
Yes, sir.
Content.
Please.
More content.
Please.
Yes.
What do you think will ever be successful on this channel? How long do you think it's going to take?
I will fucking die. I will not stop. I'm not going to stop until I die or we are.
Man, what a dream it
if
would
we
be.
actually did it like right.
If we
take
put
a
in
year.
more work.
It'll take us a year.
Yeah, no,
We need to
genuinely.
get better at thumbnails, though. We need thumbnails.
True.
Okay, I agree. I've been putting a lot more work on the gaming video thumbnails. I think that's why they're popping off more because
Because they look appealing. It makes me want to click on them because I look through them and I was like, oh, these looks pretty good.
That's been my main focus with the gaming videos is making the thumbnail engaging and clickable and also the title. I've been working on the titles a lot more. That is probably the big reason why the podcast isn't getting the same numbers because I don't know what the hell to do for the thumbnails for it. If we were to do live action videos, so like no gameplay, just us actually talking, it'd be a lot easier. But obviously we're just not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just don't know what to do with the podcast thumbnails other than our logo.
Honestly, why not just use other people's?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, copy the idea of somebody else's.
Well, yeah, but a
title.
lot of podcasts they do in person, so it's photos of them doing the podcast.
No, I get for the thumbnails, yes. I mean for the titles.
Oh, for the titles, yeah.
So, like, I don't know, kind of get the gist of how they title each of their videos. I'm not saying steal it, but
No, I know what you mean.
like,
And that's what
get
I've been doing.
inspiration from it.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing with the formatting. Because before I would put Depression Session Podcast number whatever and then put the title, but now I put the title, a little divider, and then Depression Session Podcast number whatever.
Yeah.
Smart.
But no, that is genuinely something that does need to get done. Is better thumbnails and titles for the podcast.
Yeah. You should just put DSP.
Yeah, true. But then it wouldn't be as good for SEO. DSP, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, oh, well, what's DSP?
You don't have to do that. You just put that in the...
Well, yeah, but it's like what looks... If you see DSP number whatever, I don't think that's as engaging as Depression Session Podcast number. You know what I mean? At least for right now when we're starting off. If it gets bigger, you know what I mean?
Do you... Okay, let's say our gaming videos become the most popular format.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to you about this before.
Yeah.
Would we ever get rid of the podcast in our name and just be called the Depression Session? It's technically cleaner that way.
Yeah. I've thought about it. I have. I'm not quite ready to get rid of the podcast yet.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we can still do the podcast.
What about a depression session?
A depression session?
Like
It's
a
very,
depression session?
very general. And then we just have the podcast ones set aside on their own. A depression session podcast. And the A depression session
Gaming?
is...
The
Because
Depression
A
Session?
depression session leaves it open to where it's like there's a gaming video, so it's A depression session gaming video.
I see what
It's
you
an
mean.
A depression session podcast. It's an A depression session in-person video. You know, it's you
So
know
what-
what it is based on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So that means we would have to work on the thumbnails, but I don't know. I feel like it generalizes it pretty good
You could,
because
yeah.
it wouldn't just be podcast anymore. It would be A depression session.
And then we would be on the very top of people's subscribers list.
I feel
A.
like... Sorry, go on. Oh, A. Yeah, true. I mean, there's that.
That is also very true.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it feels like an awkward channel name. Because if you, like, for the videos, that makes
Right.
sense. A Depression Session Podcast. That is perfect. But when you look at it as a channel, just A Depression Session,
I
A
think it's kind of
Depression
charming.
Session what? I don't know. It feels, like, too open and it doesn't answer anything. Like, as a
Exactly.
channel name, I don't know.
I think it makes you look.
I guess. Yeah.
Because A depression session, if I were to see that, I'd be like, A depression session, what?
Fair
And
enough,
It's
I
kind of like
guess.
the idea of, oh, look, they have podcasts and gaming videos, and it's like,
Yeah, I guess
I
that's
think it
fair.
kind of
Yeah.
answers
I don't know.
itself, though.
You
Like
should
a-
try it for a little bit. Oh, you have to keep it for 30 days, I think, when you change the...
That's fine.
I mean, we could try it for 30 days. See how
Yeah, true, I
if our
guess.
engagement turns around a little bit.
Yeah,
Depression
true.
Session. I think it works, a depression session. Welcome to
Dude,
our
I have a
depression
friend
session.
on our Discord who makes professional YouTube videos.
Hmm.
I could ask him what he thinks about it.
Yeah.
I'll just share him the channel and be like, hey, what do you think like we could work on specifically?
No, that'd be perfect. I joined a Discord group that was supposed to be content creators, but it's not active. So if you know someone, by all means, feel free.
Yeah, he already makes the videos. He makes thumbnails. He's a
Content creator.
Content creator.
Yeah, no, feel free to ask him. Send him a link. Say, hey, what do you think we could work on? You know.
Right.
Man, I'm feeling good. This is good. I've missed this.
I have too.
Just our powwows.
Yeah, I really missed this too.
We fed a lot into an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really good. Alright, any other questions, comments, concerns, any closing remarks?
Do you have gameplay ready for this video?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
No, I do.
Because I was going to volunteer.
I just
still
need
make
to...
it. You know what I mean?
True! I could just do it.
It doesn't hurt to have a backlog.
You got it, boss.
Alright, so more content coming soon. Wednesday videos are going to be in the works. Check out gaming videos and all of that. Anything else you boys want to say or end off on?
No.
You viewers are changing our lives. Please watch our videos. Make us famous. Make us money.
Share.
Share, like, subscribe, please. We're trying to do better. Oh, we know we've been lacking. Or I've been lacking. I can't say for Weedman. He's been top notch this whole time.
I wouldn't say that, but...
You've been doing what you could because of the lack of us. Or lack of me, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't talk for these guys.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing.
I've done my best. That's all I can say. I haven't been perfect or as good as I could have been, but I've done my best.
Consider liking and subscribing. Just watch our videos, please. Just click on them once.
Don't be desperate.
I'm desperate.
Leave a browser. Leave a tab open for the boys.
There's a playlist. Hit start before you go to bed and just leave it going.
Honestly.
Just go to bed and you'll wake up to episode 8. Go to work, go to school, you'll come back to episode 16.
Leave a comment.
Need watch time. We just need some watch time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely. If we can get monetized and make like 50 cents, I'll be happy.
How do you get monetized?
So you need to meet certain criteria. It depends on if you want to get monetized from shorts or from videos. You need at least...
Shorts at this point. Shorts.
You need, I think it's like 10 million views in like a month for that. So for... I think it's either 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers. I don't remember because they changed it recently and I don't remember which one. I think it's 1,000. And then you need, I think it's 400 watch hours in a year. And... There's a certain amount of videos you need to upload in a year, but we hit that no problem. So that's not... I haven't even thought about that. It's mainly just the subscriber count and the watch time. And the watch time slowly builds up over time. So it is primarily the subscribers.
And we just got to make sure we don't do anything too crazy. Or else we'd be demonetized.
Yeah. Somehow we haven't been demonetized. We've only ever had one video get age restricted.
You think Mike Locks will be age restricted?
Yes. Yes.
We're going to find out.
We're talking about suicide, guys. Yes, it's going to get age restricted.
We're going to find out.
Oh, God.
I mean, unaliving, not suicide.
You know what I thought about? If I become like a world famous writer, and then like people like 10 years down the line find the Mike Loxel video and tie me to it, would it ruin my career?
No. If you let it.
Fair. True.
Because you can't really cancel someone that doesn't like believe in being canceled. You know what I mean?
This is very true.
Like you can't cancel someone that doesn't care.
I'll just repost. Like they question me on Twitter and I'll be like, I don't regret it. Mike Loxel saved my life.
I don't regret it.
It looks like you could all use a bit of Mike Loxel.
Talk to your doctor today. Alright, I think with that, we'll go ahead and end this for this episode. Thank you guys for joining in. Come back next Monday at 12 for another episode. Come back Friday at 12 for a gaming video. Stay tuned for Wednesday videos and the Mike Loxel video. We made a fake advertisement for medication. Fake medication. Please don't cancel us. Yeah, technically. But yeah, so that'll do it for this episode. Come back next Monday at 12 for another episode. And remember that just like this podcast, oppression is just a session, and it too soon shall pass. So we'll see you guys next Monday at 12. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
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 Boy. There you go.
There we go. Monday afternoon. Fuck. I feel like crying on the floor. Bitches got me fucked up.
mom, sister, girlfriend. 3 and 1, I thought I hit a score. Turned out she wasn't cool. She wouldn't suck my dick in public. Fucked her in the ass, but she didn't like it. So I left her dead in the ditch I buried behind my shed. Hope my dad never finds out that his wife, daughter, girlfriend is dead. Wife, girl, boyfriend, sister. That's what I want in a girlfriend. Incest. Ain't that bad? It's the best. You should give it a try. If you don't mind having to kill her in the end. I stabbed her with my knife. It was nice and sharp. Killed her in one chop. Sister, girlfriend, mother, sister, boyfriend. If I was a girl, I'd have a father, brother, boyfriend.
What goes on in your mind?
Dirty little thoughts, that's what I'm thinking. Don't backstab me, or I might stab you in your back. Mother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, Trispo.
Trismo? What the fuck is
Charisma. That's how I did it. I fucked my mother, brother, sister. It's fucked. I fucked up this so sorry, but I'm recording it anyways. I keep on circling my head over the microphone. Fuck my sister, mother, girlfriend. Fuck her. I stabbed her in the back and buried her in the ditch behind my shed. Hope my dad finds it. I hope my dad finds it and calls the police. I hate my life. Fuck my mom's sister, girlfriend. I think I'm gay.
I think this was a therapy session for you. I think this was some healing you needed.
Maybe I did need some healing. Mother, sister, girlfriend.
What a combo. The fuck? What the fuck?